Pressure on the quarterbacks in a blitz period to see how they function, and really came away feeling really good about our young offensive line and how far that they've become to hold up against some pressure against some older guys. It's good to see the quarterbacks get the ball out. Hopefully there'll be a couple more balls completed the next time around. But overall, a very good day. Looking forward to getting back in the into full pads on Thursday and Saturday, and be able to see some live tackling. Today, just injury-wise, Tyler Petit had a little bit of a lower back. Jakari Godfrey had a tightened hamstring that we pulled. Edmondson had a hip flexor. Josh Mortabebe, we just pulled for dizziness, and Randall Grimes for a groin, and Dominic Davis for dizziness. So with that, I'll take any questions that you have.
Coach, I couldn't hear too well from where I was, but what was going on at the end of practice?
As far as that,
Yeah.
I love to. I like to call it hunting. So I go out and class check myself, and they always get a kick out of it. And today I went out and checked about a dozen men, and they know that if somebody misses, they all get it, and all 12 were there. So they were very, very happy people. But it's part of our culture is to be where you're supposed to be and do your absolute best, and that's what that was about. Just celebrating it. So they would have been a lot sadder if it would have been the other way, if I would have found somebody.
Coach, how do you feel spring practice is progressing?
We're 7 practices in, and the thing that I've challenged our staff is to raise our 2s and 3s up. I have a pretty good idea where a Malik Dorton is, and a Porter Gustin is, and a Marvell Tell, a Biggie Marshall, those older guys. But it's really the opportunity to develop some younger people that can contribute and actually take functional reps in games. So we're a fresher football team down the stretch. You're talking about hoping to play the opportunity to play 15 games in a season, and to be able to do that, you have to play a lot of guys. So our challenge is to raise those younger players up to where they can go out there and help us win games. I see that happening. I'm so glad we got 8 more practices in the spring and 25 in the fall to be able to help contribute to that. But I'm proud of our staff for right now for really focusing. It's so easy to focus on a starter, or feel good about, oh yeah, Biggie's doing it right. Reporters, well, we know they're going to do it right. But it's about that next guy that steps in. Is he ready? And that's the challenge right now.
Do you see an O lineman right now, maybe a young one that's raising up?
I've been so pleasantly pleased with the 2 centers, to be honest with you, to really have their first valuable reps and competing against a Brandon Peely and a J2 Felly, some big men, and to function, at this level as freshmen, one a redshirt freshman, and one a true freshman. And those 2 kids, and I've been really, really pleased with both of them because you haven't seen a lot of assignment errors, you haven't seen a lot of physical beats, and for 2 young kids, that's great. And they got a great leader in Toa that's helping them kind of coach Toa right now. But it's a really good thing to see 2 kids that you may need at some point in time to help us next year grow.